Hi, my name is Connon Samuel. I am managing partner and co-founder of Auris Practice Solutions. We're a hybrid audiology telehealth platform and service solution for ENT, audiology, and private hearing aid dispensing practices across the United States. We have a service platform that can deliver a licensed provider to deliver testing, both diagnostics, hearing aid fittings, consultations, servicing, etc. Basically anything and everything an audiologist can do on site, we can do through our platform. We also have our own software and hardware system that practices can utilize as well to use their own teams to do remote care services across our locations. We've been working with TST for a little over a year as far as Auris Practice Solutions, but I've known Todd for many years and I've worked with him at different companies that I've run as well. And the reason I actually came to was a referral for their services and have been phenomenally happy with that referral and the services they provide to us. Before partnering with TST, the primary challenges were that too many things on the plate for the team that we currently have to try and manage our systems. We have, tens to hundreds of platforms deployed across the country. So as you can imagine, as things occur, the ability to be able to have TST support to access those systems, correct any issues that might be going on. It could be little things to where a driver maybe updated something to bigger things like there's been some corruption in software. But having TST deliver that so it's not on our plate, it's on their plate, and on top of that, so we wouldn't have to actually employ a large team to do that is very, very helpful for us. And before utilizing TST, just the complexities that we have for both in-office and remote employees. All of our employees are remote. So one is just having the expertise to deal with different issues that can come up. Unfortunately, Windows is not always a very friendly environment, given all the multitudes of software that's out there that can run on things. So having experts to help with different aspects so we don't have to be our own resource for that is a huge thing. And then again, because we've got tens of hundreds of locations across the country, to be able to have a platform like TST to support those, because not everything is real time as far as need, and it's all on demand. So to have them be able to access that for us is incredibly helpful. What was nice in our onboarding experience with TST is, we sat down because we're very process driven, is they were very open to working with our processes to lay out how we wanted things to done, communication, automated emails, things of that nature. So it provided for a nice experience to kind of mirror, or I say merge, their operational processes with our operational processes. So it wasn't a one size fits all. That was very beneficial for us. Early on, the things that helped us feel confident about TST is when we had issues, they were very rapid to respond. And the nice thing is we use Teams, so our ability to actually communicate with their remote team through Teams as issues came up just helped to deal with problems more quickly as we need help and support. Since partnering with them as far as improvement-wise, I'd say the biggest thing is just knowing from a safety net standpoint that we have access to a team to help support any issues that come up and resolve those issues quickly. Having access to experts at TST, that's the nice thing is they bring a multitude of understanding of how, the different systems work. So as we have issues, we're not scratching our head trying to figure out how to do it. We can go to TST first, deal with those, and then if need be, bring in other vendors for different software hardware that we utilize. It's computer based, so we can solve any issues quickly. The nice things from a planning perspective, since we know what our costs are, and it's variable based on the demand that we have, as far as number of systems that we have out there to be supported, it just really helps from a budgeting perspective to know that here's what we can account for and solidify from a budgeting standpoint, so we know our costs can be going forward, versus underestimating what it might cost to hire a resource to do that work for us. What I would tell another practice owner or CEO considering TST is that, if you need someone who actually understands your needs as a practice, because they do understand, the business of medicine, they understand, ENT and other types of specialties as well, that bringing that into your business, so you have to explain what you do, because everything is different. I always say, once you've seen one ENT practice, you've seen one ENT practice, but the practice of medicine is pretty similar. So having a partner who understands that is very, very important. So they're not trying to figure out how you do things. You've already got a partner who understands that and then can fit inside of your processes to help support you from an IT perspective.